Hello, Gemini. This is your monthly read, your birthday month. Happy birthday. Let's see, I think it's May 20th to June 21st, I believe. So we are going to have a little monthly energy read. I am going to use the 7th Sphere Tarot deck and this little Japanese deck, as I had this up for a reading. And if we need further clarification, my little skeleton deck that I've had since I was 11. And I've pulled a few oracle cards, haven't looked at them. I've got one Moonology, one Super Attractive, two Super Attractives came out, which is funny because this month, like when I'm doing this, we're going to have two full moons, aren't we? We're going to have a blue moon on the 31st, which is so rare for your sign. And then we're going to have just one of the Golden Worth Tarot large Major Arcana cards. So let us dig in, shall we? So a lot of the readings have been really heavy, and I would really love it if we had a nice, joyful birthday reading for you. But as we know, we're not in control of that. But let's get going. 4 of Pentacles. Foundations. You could be looking at making sure that you're really secure. You could be saving, or you might need to save, or you could be holding on to resources because you feel like you need to, because times are changing. It's very dicey out there in the economy. You might be feeling that you need to really protect those resources. Page of Cups, an offer on the way, Gemini. An offer. And what I'm drawn to here on this card, because these are so cute and sparkly, is that it's making me feel a little bit like the 9 of Cups, even though obviously that's only 1 cup in there. And that's like a wish fulfillment. So I feel like you are channeling your resources or this need to save because there's something you want to. And as you look, you can't see this, but I will show you. She is looking at these 4 pentacles. So I feel like you need this month, Gemini, to look at these resources, look at that security your finances are bringing you, make changes where you might need to save, look at that, look at investments, look at holding on to something, and really prioritizing your financial stability. And we have the 7 of Pentacles, more investments. Yeah, this is I'm happy about this because a lot of my readings just recently have been really like all over the place. And I've not known what I'm talking about. This actually, I feel like, yes, that's why you're looking at your resources. You're looking at where you need to do, where you need to put your money, where it's best for. This 7 of Pentacles is all about resources. You want to make sure you are putting your money in a place where it's best suited. So is it in the best fund? Are your investments working for you? Are your non-monetary resources, your time, your effort, your skills, are they being channeled into things that make you feel more secure? Because Gemini, this month you are craving that extra stability, and you want that financial security. There was too many that fell out there. I can't use them. That's the Fool in reverse. Yeah, you don't want to be frivolous with this. You probably are feeling the pinch, and you're like, oh, where can I put my funds this month? Where can I how am I going to cut, slice a little bit of the fat off? And Is there a way I can save a little bit more? Is there a way I can, you know, go through those subscriptions? Or is there something really big that I can cut out of my life? Because I don't want to restrict my freedom. I want to open up that freedom. I want to feel a little bit less tied to my obligations, and I want to look at, perhaps you're rejuggling, revisiting what you originally wanted to do with your life. In this moment, you're like, oh, I know where to put my money. I actually, do you know what? I want to travel the world. Actually, I don't need this big house anymore. I want to live in a little tiny house. I want to build a camper van and go off to the other side of the universe. And we have the Queen of Wands. Now, she was missing in my last reading for this week. So, Gemini, if you're picking this up, I am actually recording this a little before you enter into your sign. But if you look at the reading from the 15th or 16th of May, we had 3 empresses, and the queen that was missing, because the empress is made up of multiple queens, was the Queen of Wands. Well, she has shown up in your reading, and she is about entrepreneurial spirit. She's very vibrant. So you could be really feeling good about this, even if you are a little short on resources and you are having to sort of trim the fat, like I said. You could actually be feeling really good about that, because perhaps you're not blocked. Perhaps there's some quite easy ways that you can do it. And this is going to like make you feel really light. The Queen of Wands could, of course, be someone around you, or it could be you, who is very, very vibrant, who is energetic and charismatic, and, you know, she's open, she's a little bit sexy. So that could be somebody in your life around that's like that. And you could just be like feeling, you know, I feel that in this reading, and I'm really happy that this is a little bit lighter than the other ones I've been doing. So what is this Queen of Wands doing? She is also looking in the same direction as this Queen of Cups. So this offer could be putting you in the Queen of Wands entrepreneurial business energy, and you could be on fire. You might have seeing this 7 of Pentacles coming out in now. That 7 things that you've invested in, your skills, your money, your time, are now coming out to help support you in your Queen of Wands energy. Yeah, nice. Nice, Gemini. You're getting there. Oh, look. Woohoo! Now we have the Knight of Cups. So, not everyone's going to be looking, but if you are looking for love, this offer is Queen of Wands. Where are you all going? Where are you going with your offers? You're picking them up. This offer, this Queen of Wands and this Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is chasing the Queen of Wands. So your vibrancy, your business idea is going to have someone really interested. You are going to be getting those followers. They're going to be like, hey, wait, who's that? What idea is that? I need to be involved in that. You've got that self-assuredness, Three of Wands, waiting. Now that's sitting underneath my 7 of Pentacles. So you're waiting for this investment to come about because you want. So perhaps you've got like a policy that's about to mature, or you've got a pension that's about to come out, or someone's about to give you a promotion that you've been working on really, for a long time, and you've just had a review and you're like, yes, I've got it now. Yes. And 8 of Pentacles, more work. Oh, so perhaps you're getting chased in love. Your Knight of Cups is chasing you, you vibrant little thing. And you're just not interested because you are focused on the money. You are paying attention. You're putting in the work. You might even be working just a little bit too much, but you have a mission and you're feeling it. Your mission is these stars, these nine of wish fulfillment that I felt earlier off this Page of Cups. This offer is going to come along and surprise you because you're going to be like, this is taking me where I want to go. And I am extremely happy about that. Let's have another look. This is a nice clear reading. The Ace of Wands. Not upright though. Down. So you might not be fully in action. If this is an offer and you are being chased, you're probably resisting a little if it's a love interest. If it is a business offer that you're going into because it's fully entrepreneurial, then you could be just holding off for a second while you wait for some of these investments. You want to maybe perfect some skills a little bit too much, and that is a slight warning when you get this card, that you might be like just trying to make it perfect. Perfection isn't always needed. Sometimes what's needed is action, and this card does actually mean a little inaction. So just be careful that you're not just focusing too much. Of course, if contracts are involved, stuff like that, we need to pay attention because we don't want things to go wrong. But there is such a thing as too much planning. Sometimes you just need to do it. And then we've got the Sun in reverse. Yes. So it's a delayed outcome. Something, I mean, the Sun is the best card. You need to be looking at the bigger picture, not just focusing on those details. What we can say then, like this vibe of this reading is definitely good. You are just holding off for a little bit. And perhaps you're delaying gratification. So if this is a, I'm going to go back again, if this is a romantic reading, or, there's somebody that's pursuing you, you are making sure that they are putting in the effort and the work, and it's not just a little bit of fun for them, because you are way too busy with your money to be sidetracked by love. And the Three of Cups, something to celebrate. Of course there is, because reading has got celebration all over. And I'm getting a really big energy of this just being something that is, although this is for this month, I feel like it will be going on a lot longer than that. And you could be attending some social gatherings. And yeah, nice. The Knight of Wands. Well, here he comes again. So I don't know if this person, if you are in a love interest, I don't know if this person is somebody you work with, because the mix is Pentacles and all these wands. The Knight of Wands is, look, here's your offer. Here's your Queen of Wands. The offer is coming into this because you're so vibrant. The Queen of Wands. The Knight of Cups. He was that way before, wasn't he? He was chasing the Queen of Wands. And then we've got this Knight of Wands. Wow. Could be two suitors. Could be two offers. This is action. This is your offer. And it's more emotional. But are you distracted by what's going on around you? They are absolutely obsessed with you. if you've got a business idea or what you're doing, somebody is just really kind of getting what you're doing. They're loving what you're doing. They really want to support you. You are going to see the results this month, which is a really nice thing to do as your year cycles round, because for you, this is the beginning of your new year. Absolutely delightful. I mean, I will do some clarifiers. What is this offer? I mean, for some of you, this is definitely going to be a person pursuing you. And I feel like you are almost not noticing it. You can't really see what's going on. The Hierophant, it's about breaking out of tradition. Yeah, entrepreneurial again. Not sticking into traditional things. Being, oh, I'm hearing lone wolf, like being a lone wolf. Going out on a limb. Trying to free up things so you have a lot more freedom. 3 of Wands there again, waiting for something to come in. You're waiting for an investment to pay off. You're waiting for your efforts to be rewarded, and you're waiting for money coming in, a policy being paid, inheritance, something like that. You are definitely waiting for that, Gemini. And you probably wonder where it is. So let's have a look at this Queen and this Knight. You know, this Knight is not really on the Queen's level. So no wonder he's chasing her. He wants something she's got. Now, whether that's a little bit of, you know, a little bit of a spark, or whether it is this business idea that she's got, or a skill set that she's got, the Moon. Oh, something's going to be clear. Yeah. So, clearer than I am. So, this offer is going to be illuminated. And it's going to also highlight your value in some way to somebody. So whether that again is personal, or whether by this offer it's going to expose that you have the right skill set, or you have the right character, or you have the right energy. That's going to show up. And Seven of Swords is about tactics and strategy, and it's going over the 3 of Wands, waiting. So you need to strategize this investment return. You need to put in a strategy for the work that you're doing, and you need to make sure that you're not looking too focused on it, but you are also looking with a broader vision, because that one wanted to come out, didn't it? The Wheel of Fortune. Over the inaction. So this is a really odd message. I feel like you're putting in this foundation, this 4 of Pentacles that you're looking for the stability. You want to protect yourself for when the wheel turns that way. And that is why you are pausing on the action, and that you're delaying the gratification, because you seem to be aware that things aren't going to go well all the time. And so you're putting a little bit of that reserve, you're putting in the investments, and you don't want to use all that investment. And you don't want to, you know, maybe, so like, I don't know. But this Wheel of Fortune is going to turn that Sun card, that reverse Sun card, upright. And you are going to be feeling the benefit. Ace of Wands. So then the 3 of Cups, which is all about celebrating, and the Knight, which is about that fast action coming in. It's also a slight warning that sometimes you have to be careful about being quick. So that pause that you're going through is really good. And this Ace of Wands is about that action, that inspiration. So you are going to take action. It is going to be cause to celebrate. And I think this is a really nice reading for you, Gemini. And we are going to have a look at these little oracle cards. So we'll start off with the Moonology one. Yeah, step out of your comfort zone. Step out of it, because you are this month, in your birthday month, ready to take the spotlight. She is such a showgirl. She's so on fire with her ideas, and you need to release those fears and step into this new way of being. It's your North Node. Excuse me. Yeah, get going. Wow, I love that for you. Yeah, releasing the constraints. Now look at that. This is the Fool in reverse, and it gave me the feeling of freedom, that you were trying to create this new freedom, and the Devil is releasing the ties to the old things that you were bound to. You're not trapped. You are able to move forward. Yes, you might need some of those resources, and yes, you might need to release some of your investments. But you are on fire, Gemini, and you are ready for this new phase. And wow. And I have a little Gemini career focused girl, and she hopefully this is all her, you know, dreams and aspirations that are formulating to really highlight that she's getting a little bit more freedom and being less restricted. I do really love this reading, and I am patient. So that's the waiting. We've seen 3 of Wands twice. I'm patient, knowing that whatever is of the highest good is coming to me. And we see again in this week's reading, like I said, the 17th, I think, 16th, 17th of May, when I'm recording this week's reading, we saw 3 Empresses. One was missing, the one of action. And here we see this entrepreneurial, pregnant, is she a fairy? No, she's not a fairy, but she's a pregnant female, and she's holding a flower. And we're seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stars. 8s again. So I'm patient, knowing whatever is of the highest good is coming to me. You've put in the work. You are giving off the right vibes. It is attracting the right opportunities to come towards you. And you just need to wait. And we've seen the inaction. I think you know there's a little bit of inaction. And then finally, out of the same deck, when I surrender my will to the care of the spirit and universe, I attune my energy with an ever-present stream of well-being. This is stepping into your power this month. You are supported. You are loved. You are releasing ties. You are ready to step forward into the new month. And you are absolutely fired up. You're about to get an offer that you really enjoy. Happy birthday.